More like Muhammad, but yeah.
We all knew it wasn't like that.
Oh man. And I've gone, and you cannot tell anyone here. And he's like, trust me, I'm not telling anybody here.
Secret yeah. That's the genius.
Also a butter knife.
Yeah.
It would have taken some force.
Guys, welcome back. It is the SinBin Pod. We are here. We have swapped over with our group of four. So we've got Nick and Caroline are now over there in the corner. Which means Jack Henison is in the hot seat.
I've got the right camera this time. I can see.
Yeah, well done with that. Yeah. And my co-host is Siraj Alijan. Looking very summery, Siraj, I must say.
I don't know why I had the idea in my head that's going to be outdoors, so I got in my one and only Hawaiian shirt.
I've come summery as well because I've got hooch.
Yeah. Other than that, you look pretty depressed in what you're to be fair in what you're wearing. Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah. Hopefully your story will be happier than your appearance.
Well, let's find out. Should I just crack on?
I think you want to, so let's
do.
Just no introduction.
We already know there's a chatterbox on the microphone. We don't need to make this any longer than it's already going to be. Okay. So, all right, I'm going to go with this story here. I'm going to go with this one here. So, this one was my 20th birthday. So, we're going back all the way back to 2009, December the 23rd, 2009. All right. So we're kind of like peak indie sleaze around that time. Okay. So I'd just started university. I just started university in September. Been there for 3 months, obviously. And I made a friend in that time. I'm just going to call him, I don't want to use anyone's real names. I'm just going to call him Uni Mate in this story.
Give him another name.
Okay.
Call him John or something.
Okay. Should we?
His name was John Doe.
His name was John Doe.
I'm open for suggestions, please. Like, do a bit of crowd work.
His name was.
Call him Nick.
All right, whatever you want. Okay, we'll call him Nick.
Call him Nick.
We'll call him Nick, not this Nick.
Was he a sexual predator racist?
Hey. Something about that name, innit? So I hadn't known him that long. And basically, I was turning 20, as I said, in December of that year. And I messaged him and said, he didn't live too far away from where I grew up, right? So I sent him a message saying, hey, I'm going to go out for a few drinks on my birthday. Come down to Enfield town, which is where I'm from.
Represent.
We've got 2 Enfieldians in the room, yeah. Mark's
3.
an Enfieldian. Oh, 3, sorry. Yeah, Mark's an Enfieldian. Why am I can't count. I'm like you today. 3, 1, 2, 3.
I can count.
That was
you said you preferred letters earlier.
Oh, okay. Let's forget about that.
Okay, we'll forget about that bit. But yeah, so anyway, I messaged him to come down, and he's come down to come and celebrate my 20th birthday. So I've got to. We've gone out, and a few of my friends have all gone to the local Wetherspoons in Enfield town, which is called the Moon Underwater.
Yeah.
Which was like a well-known place of sin and debauchery. This place here. It was a horrible sin and debauchery. It was like
Wetherspoons.
We were in a Wetherspoons.
You're in a
I just never heard that described.
Yeah.
Sin and debauchery. It sounds very posh for fucking Wetherspoons.
Yeah. So anyway, I've gone in there, and there's a few people who I've all invited out to come along to my birthday, and I'll introduce you to some of the characters who will be the main recurring people in this story, okay? But I've got to give them all sort of like fake names, obviously, for obvious reasons, okay? So, bit of backstory, there was a girl that I'd invited along. Mary, sure. Mary. It makes her sound well older than she is.
We need to use
Doris,
like typical British names,
So-
like.
Mary, okay, Mary. There's a girl there called Mary who...
I was thinking more like Muhammad, but yeah.
Yeah, this girl called Mohammed that I really fancied. So Mary was there, and Mary was...
You fancied Mary?
Fancied Mary.
Nice, okay.
Really fancied Mary a lot.
But also, were you just going to be, because the first one was going to be uni mate. Are they all uni mates? Are they?
No. He's just What was it?
Such a good point. So you only make 2.
Yeah.
Wait, no. None of them. Everyone else in the story are. Everyone
Friends
else
from home.
is Enfieldians. They're
Okay.
friends from home.
Okay, right,
There's
right.
one uni guy
There's one uni guy who we
called Nick.
called Nick.
All right.
Yeah, and then so Mary was this girl that I'd known for a couple of years at this point, and I'd really fancied her for quite some time, and
Couple of years.
couple of years.
Yeah.
Yeah. Couple of years. Yeah. I'm not good with maths here. Okay, you're gonna learn that. And so I'd invited her to come along, and basically a couple of nights earlier, we'd gone to a different house party, and we'd both gotten really drunk, and we'd both like just confessed to each other that we did actually really like one
Okay.
another, right? So I was like, oh man, this is wicked, this is great. She was like a real indie Cindy kind of girl. That's like my type. I'm really
Really?
I know.
Oh,
Yeah.
you never thought that, would you? Like,
Jesus.
Can't believe it.
I'd say you pulled that out. That shocked us.
What a revelation. Yeah. So I'd invited her along, and she's come to my birthday event in the Moon Underwater. And yeah, so far, starts off, we're having a great time. Anyway, this guy turns up, and this guy here, I don't have to give him a fake name because he was known as a nickname. He had a nickname.
Okay.
His name was Secret Pete.
already.
Yeah.
Secret uncle. Yeah.
Also, you don't have to give him a name, but surely the people who know him
Yeah.
know, know
Only-
the nickname.
But, no.
All right, let's just call him Pete.
That's a good, That's a good point, actually. But I think he was only known as Secret Pete amongst us lot.
Okay,
Us
fair
core
enough.
lot. So
Why?
he might have forgotten that he was even called Secret Pete at
Okay.
the time.
Well, he knows
He might
now.
have known it's a secret.
He might have known it's a secret.
That's a secret.
Like, at the
Why is it
time,
called Secret Pete?
yeah.
In other,
We call him Secret Pete. That's the genius.
I think it was called Secret Pete off. It was a Mighty Boosh reference.
Right, okay.
okay.
That's a
I
bit
go by many
underwhelming.
names. My name is
Yeah.
Secret
Secret
Peter. And we
Was-
just called him Secret Pete for sure.
Okay.
But was it just like to other people he was Public Pete?
No,
It was just
no, to other people, he was known by his Christian name.
Okay.
Yeah.
Christian. No.
No. I can't say.
So
what
wait,
his,
so, I
Jesus.
don't want to lose track of this. We've got Nick from uni,
got Nick from uni,
Mary you fancy,
Mary the Indie Cindy,
and Secret Pete.
and
Don't
Secret
give her a
Pete.
second name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make this harder than
Okay.
it already is.
This is going to be.
Got a fake name and a nickname. And what the? I need notes. I need a notepad for this shit.
This is. Look, we got
Look,
uni
who would have
who is
thought?
Nick.
Who would
We've
have
got
thought?
Mary who is
Jack's
Indie
story
Cindy.
Yeah.
is
We've got.
Look.
It's a secret.
Look. Believe it or not, this story is less confusing than the other one I was going to say.
Wow.
You're not giving
The
that
other one
impression.
I was going to say
No,
was
let's
so.
not get into the other
Let's not.
Let's not
Did
get
it
into that.
involve a 17-year-old neo-Nazi?
No,
Then don't
no.
worry about it. Let's
But
carry
It
on.
involved having a faux sword fight with a
No.
dwarf in a pool table in Portugal.
All right,
Holly-
let's hear that.
No. Holly, my wife, said that one was too boring to tell.
What?
Is that her real name?
I've already expended too much brain power memorizing these names. So just
Yeah,
keep
who's
going.
Holly?
Oh, Holly's my wife. Yeah.
And what's her real name?
But, yeah. So anyway, Secret Pete.
Secret
Secret
Pete.
Pete.
Secret
So
Pete.
Secret Pete.
Yeah.
I thought at the time, as a 19-year-old, 18-year-old, whatever, however, 17-year-old, all the teenager
16-year-old.
age. Yeah, 16.
I'm 14.
Yeah. 16, as a teenager, sorry, to make it easier. As a teenager,
You were 19. You're 20.
I was 19, yeah, but I knew him from my teenage. Look, we've gone on enough. We've got. Look, we're wasting time. We're wasting
Don't
time.
worry.
Yeah,
Jack Henison
We are
said we're wasting time.
We don't worry about that. Don't worry about that.
Right. Secret Pete,
Yeah.
at that time,
Mark's face.
It's got
just gonna have a sip of hooch. Real quick.
You sure you're going to get to that gig on time? There's no way. There's no fucking way.
We're still
Just
introducing
cancel it.
characters.
Look, by the way, there's at least 2 more characters to introduce as well.
Secret
Right.
Pete.
Imagine if he goes, oh, hold on, I've done this wrong.
There is a chance that could happen. Don't speak too soon.
These memory cards are only 512
Yeah,
gigs.
exactly.
so-
Yeah.
Secret Pete at the time, I thought he was great. I thought he was hilarious. I thought he was really funny. Now I look back at him and I think Secret Pete was a little bit dodgy.
Okay.
Dodgy Pete.
Yeah.
Dodgy Pete, yeah. He was a bit dodgy. Like, no, he was just like a bit of a, I don't know, man. You know when you meet someone,
Pervy Pete.
I think he might have been.
Pervy Pete.
Do you know what? As you're an adult, when you're an older person, like if you've got your female friends, if your female friends
Pedo
all
Pete.
say that they dislike this one bloke,
Yeah.
listen to them.
Yeah.
All right? That's a big red flag. And obviously I was too young to realise that, but now as an adult, I'm like, oh man, that should have been the warning.
Pete, he's great.
No, it's called Secret Pete, not
Secret Pete. Never tell anyone about that. It's a Secret Pete. He's great.
But basically, okay, Secret Pete turns up to the place, and he was a bit of a show off, and he liked to. I think he was someone who liked to belittle people.
Where was he from, by the way?
Oh, he was also from Enfield. They're all from Enfield. Everyone's from Enfield.
Okay, so he's not uni mate.
No.
Okay.
No. And he was a bit of a show off. Would always be like make himself out to be cooler than he was. He rocks up to the pub, and he suddenly goes, "Oh, I've got something in my pocket." And he pulls it out, and I don't actually know what it was in his pocket, but he was alluding to it being drugs.
Right.
All right. And he said, "Do you want one?" And I said, "No, I'm honestly fine. I don't want any."
Do you want one drug?
Do you want one drug? Do I want the one drug? And I was like, no, I'm totally cool with that. And he was like going, trying to make me out to be like really uncool. Yeah, that kind of person.
It was rude.
So anyway, what I'm going to do, wait. Right. What I'm going to do is that's a bit of foreshadowing. Okay.
I sold
So
him to it.
we're going to leave him there.
Okay.
Yeah.
But all I want you to do, remember, is that this guy is here and he's got a pocket full of some kind of substance.
Yeah.
And this will be important later on. All right.
Sunshine.
So anyway,
Wait, this is not Unimate. This is
Hey,
God's sake,
hey.
come on.
No, that's Secret Pete.
That's Secret Pete.
Nick
Secret
is
Pete.
uni, mate.
I forgot. Our Nick is
I'll
okay.
keep you. Don't worry. I've got it all in here.
Right.
Okay, just
Okay.
and I'm gonna come for the
Nick,
reminder.
Mary, Cindy, and Secret Pete.
Indy Cindy.
Indy, Cindy.
Indy.
So wait till you meet the other guy in the story.
Yeah.
The other guy's even funnier later on. But like, right. So anyway, we're having a really good time in the pub. And Weatherspoons is notorious for doing this drink. I've never seen it for sale in any other pub ever. All right. It's something called Wray Nephews. Is anyone familiar with Wray Nephews?
No.
That's right. It's okay.
No.
Right. Wray Nephews.
Is that another character?
It's not another character. No, Ray and his nephews. Fucking not more people like that. Ray and Nephews is 64% Jamaican rum.
Nice.
Okay.
All right.
Wow.
Now, my friends kept buying me shots of it throughout the evening. All right. If you ever want to know what petrol tastes like, do a shot of Ray and Nephews. It's
Right.
fucking disgusting. It's rank.
Petrol tastes like Jamaican rum.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, that's right.
That's an
Yeah. But basically, it's just the worst, most vile tasting drink ever. And they weren't. I was doing it, shotting it, but also my friends throughout the night kept giving me like Coca-Cola and saying, "Oh, it's a vodka Coke or it's like a rum and Coke," but it wasn't. It was triple Ray and Nephews in Coke, right? Mark's face says it all. Yeah, it was.
If you had any Jamaican fans, this is it.
It's
all out now.
so basically right. A friend of mine was working behind the bar that night, and I was. Bear in mind, it was like a 23rd of December. It was a quiet night. So it was obviously Christmas Eve was the day after. So that was going to be the busy one. And I saw my friend who worked behind the bar told me later on. He said that I have the record. I had at the time in 2009. I had the record for the most amount of shots of Ray and Nephews drunk at the bar. I don't know if he was exaggerating, but I think he might have said I did 25 shots.
That's
Something
not
crazy
possible.
like that. It was something insane. It was an insane amount. Not all just doing it neat. A lot of it was mixed with Coca-Cola and stuff like that. So, needless to say,
You needed
Bit
the loo.
hammered.
I was really
Oh,
fucked.
right. Yeah.
I was
yeah.
hammered,
No.
man. I was so drunk, right? Anyway, I've done all these shots, and this is where the story gets a bit complicated because I'm a bit drunk. I'm very drunk at this point, so I'm hearing a lot of this secondhand from other people. So I've then disappeared. Nobody knows where I've gone in this time. I think I've been gone for about like an hour.
Was your nickname Secret Jack now?
Secret Jack.
Yeah.
Secret Jack. I'm Secret Jack. And anyway, I've disappeared. Anyway, my friend from uni,
Nick.
Nick, yeah, I've just left him on his own. He doesn't know any of these people. He doesn't
Right.
know who any of these people are. He's thinking, who are all these nutcases? And anyway, I've suddenly, apparently, he suddenly told me that apparently I just was like, he didn't know where I was, and apparently I just suddenly appeared. I was just like standing right behind him, and he's suddenly gone, Jack, what the hell? Where have you been? And apparently I've gone up to him, I've gone, I need to talk to you in private. I need to say something to you. It's really important, and I only trust you here. I don't trust anyone else in this pub. And he's gone, oh, okay, all right, yeah, of course you can trust me. We need to go outside in the smoking area.
Where this going back?
Yeah. Yeah. He's gone, and bear in mind, this guy's known me the least amount of time I've always been. He's only known me for 3 months. And he's gone, mate, what's up? And I've gone up to him, I've gone, I'm a Time Lord. And apparently I said it like really intensely, and he's gone, sorry? And I've gone, I'm a Time Lord. And he's gone, what are you talking about? I went, look, I come from a planet called Gallifreyan. I've been trapped in this body for a long time. For a long time. So basically, I was so drunk, I thought I was Doctor Who. I have no idea what was going on, and I'm hearing a lot of this secondhand. Apparently, he's got to me gone, Jack, what are you talking about? I've gone, I'm not Jack. This is just an identity I put on. I'm the Doctor.
He's giving himself a fake name.
Yeah, I'm giving myself a fake name like that. Yeah, like that. And I've gone, and you cannot tell anyone here. And he's like, trust me, I'm not telling anybody here. I'm not telling anyone this.
And that's how Jack got sectioned. Man.
But anyway, I was fully convinced that I was
Doctor Who.
well, I don't know if I was the Doctor, but I was definitely thinking I was a Time Lord. I have no idea why, because I'm not even into Doctor Who. I think I
That's
just watched.
amazing.
You
I was just going to
I
ask
know,
you.
I'm not
That's
really.
amazing.
Because you know what it was? I went to uni and all my flatmates were watching it all the time, and I was just watching it secondhand, and I think I was just taking it all in and just getting into it. But anyway,
more than you realise.
more than I realised. So I was like completely fucked, and I'm wondering. I'm like, but then all of a sudden, apparently, me saying that to him, keep it a secret. That didn't last very long. Apparently, I was just telling everyone I was telling everyone I'm the Time Lord. I'm a Time Lord. You got to believe me. And at first, I was just sticking to only doing it amongst my friends at the pub. I was only telling them. That didn't last very long. Apparently, they lost track of me, and they were like going, "Where the hell has Jack gone?" And apparently, they've looked over. They've gone, "Oh my god, He's over there." Apparently, I was in a different section of the pub, and I was going up to different patrons of the bar going, "Guys,
I'm a Time Lord.
I'm a Time Lord." And I was going up to people going, "You are in serious danger." I was like, the Daleks are coming to invade this pub. And I was running around telling all these, I was like, drink your drinks, quick, get out. You need to evacuate this pub immediately. And apparently everyone is just looking, I'm making such a huge scene in the pub. And everyone is looking at me, and apparently all my friends in the corner are just like going, just grimacing in embarrassment. And the security guard, obviously, I've drunk in this pub a load of times, and the security guard knows who I am. And like I said, the bar staff,
he can't believe you're a Time Lord.
he can't believe the Time Lord.
Where this is going,
Yeah.
by the way.
You know.
I know where this is going.
Okay.
Yeah. Secret Pete.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But nobody was listening to me. Apparently, the security guards, they went up to my mates went up to the security guard, and they went, "Oh man," they were like, I'm really sorry about him." And they went, "Don't worry about it. This is like a normal Tuesday for Jack." They were like, "Don't worry, we'll let him. He'll tire himself out eventually." They were fine with it. And then apparently, I disappeared for a little bit later on, and this is the super mega embarrassing bit, because not only did I embarrass myself in front of my friends, I embarrassed myself in front of the whole pub. Apparently, I disappeared again, and all of a sudden they don't know where I am. All of a sudden they hear the bell go ding 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 ding.
Comes out a police box.
They suddenly hear. Yeah. Apparently they've suddenly heard a ding ding ding. They've heard like the bell, like for last orders, and it's like nowhere near last orders at this time, and they've all just suddenly gone, "Oh no, please tell me that isn't Jack ringing the bell."
Guess what it is?
Guess who it is? Guess who it is, everybody? Apparently, I have got up on the bar,
Good lad.
ringing the bell, and I've gone, "Listen, everybody, you're not listening to me." I was like, "You are all in danger. There is an alien invasion taking place right now, and this pub is not safe. You need to leave. I am a Time Lord. Trust me, my planet was destroyed," or something like that. And apparently, at this point, the security guard was going,
There's only one person in danger here, mate.
yeah. And at this point here, the security guard was just like, "Yeah, I think he's had enough now. I think it's time for him to go home." So all my friends, we've all decided to.
You should have said something specific that I'm thinking about to get everyone out of that pub.
Say it, go on. I think I know where it is.
No. Let's just. I'm just saying, like,
Let's leave
it's a
it
bit.
in the ether. Let's leave that in the ether. Yeah.
So we've all left the pub.
We all know.
I'm just saying, you converted it as I'm a bit too late.
I got you, brother.
So we've all left the pub.
This is white privilege. You can stand up and scream, and no one believes you. But if you shout,
You did it.
Yeah, you say one Allahu Akbar, and everyone's out.
I'll remember it for next time.
Exactly.
So we've all left the pub. And now it's time to introduce you to a new character.
Hey.
Okay, you ready for this one?
Yeah.
I can give this guy probably his real name because I actually
No,
don't.
do nicknames.
Okay,
Stick with it.
but his name was already quite wacky as it is. But okay, I'll give you a fake name. Okay, but his name was already pretty wacky.
That's
so
all right.
let's just call him.
Wacky Pete.
No. Let's call him Roberto.
Ah.
Okay, Wacky
Yeah.
Roberto.
That's
Roberto.
wacky. That's out
Yeah.
there.
Which is similar to
Yeah.
what his actual name was. And now Roberto.
Robert.
It's a wacky name. It's a crazy
Now,
name.
Roberto was someone who I really genuinely did not like as a person, all right? I didn't invite him to my drinks. He just shown up, and Roberto
Motherfucker.
was, how dare you come into a Weatherspoons uninvited? So Roberto was someone who I didn't like at all. I'd never liked him. I always thought he was a really cocky person. He was the sort of person, you know, when you meet someone who makes out that they're like mega wealthy, and you're just like, this is a load of bollocks. You're not. He was just from like a regular, average middle class family. He wasn't from like loads of wealth or anything like that. But
You're offended because you're from a proper middle class.
because I'm from
family.
yeah, exactly. No, but it was just like, you know, the sort of person that just shows off about. He used to drive like a monster truck. I'm not exaggerating, like, not a monster truck. It was a smaller.
I'm not exaggerating. I'm not exaggerating, but you know.
I know
It was
about
like
that,
it was kind
What
of
a
like
climb down. That was so fast.
it was kind of like a monster truck. I don't know,
Yeah.
but he would always be showing off about like how much money he earned and all the time, and I was just like, I'm not about
Was
that.
he
It's just-
Cypriot?
no, he wasn't. No,
Okay.
but like
I think I know him.
That's all we do.
yeah, but he basically turned up, and basically one of the he turns up, and he was a bit of a. I just got to, address the elephant in the room. He was also a bit of a love rival with me, with Mary.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay.
Now we
Now
know.
he gets to the
Okay.
bottom of it.
The funny thing-
Now he gets to the bottom of it.
Yeah.
So he liked Mary. He was wealthier than you. He had a nicer car than you.
Yeah.
And he's always showing off about money.
Yeah.
Wanker.
We should call him Joseph. or
Oh.
I wrote that down.
Yeah.
Mary and Joseph.
Oh, I only just got. I was
Yeah.
thinking, why Joseph? I
And
was
that
like,
would mean you're God.
You
well,
are.
I was the Time Lord. So
Yeah.
But basically, yeah, he's shown up. It just wasn't for me. But this guy was like a real alpha male, right? He was a proper alpha male, all right.
It sounds like you like him.
Yeah.
He was so manly.
Yeah, he was so
He's
manly.
so tall.
He had a
Broad
great
shoulders.
car. He had a great car. He got all the girls. He was like, yeah, what a legend.
What a legend.
But basically, we're walking back towards my house, which was about like a 15-minute walk from the pub. To get there, because I'm so drunk, it's probably taken about half an hour. And apparently, my Nick, my uni mate, en route to mine, apparently I went up to this guy Roberto. He went, "Where are we going?" I went, "Oh, back to my house." And I got to the corner where you in Enfield. There's like a crossroads where if you go one way, you're going to go towards Winchmore Hill, and if you go to another way, you're going towards Enfield Town. And I lived in this way towards my house, and then. Have I made it any less confusing?
Don't ever be
That
a voice
makes
for the
sense for
GPS.
us.
Yeah.
navigation.
But basically, apparently, I went up to this Roberto guy and I went, "Hey mate," and I was so drunk. I went up to him. I went, "Hey mate, look, listen. I tell you what, my house is just down here, but it's quicker if you go that way, go to the end, take a left, go round past the graveyard, and then my house is on the left. But we're all going to go this way, and it's a much longer route, but it's like the scenic route. I want my friend from uni to see what Enfield's
Wow.
like." And apparently this guy's gone up to me going, I'm not doing that. And I've gone, why not? And he goes, well, I'm going to go with you guys. I went, but that way is quicker and you'll be there. You'll be there.
Wait for you at the end anyway.
You'll be there.
Jump in it.
Yeah.
Before we are like that, and he was going, I am not doing that. And apparently, I was trying to like lose him the entire journey,
Very
It was just
badly.
very badly.
Yeah.
So bearing in mind, at this point here, I'm
Don't worry, guys. I'll get rid of him.
I'll get rid of it. I've got a great plan. I've got this great maneuver, guys. It never
He
fails.
didn't whisper it. He would just say that real loud. Don't worry, guys.
yeah.
I can do it.
got this.
So
Yeah.
we're walking along. He's not fucked off. We're going back to my place.
Why would he?
We're still.
You're trying to get rid of him.
Yeah. I think he saw right through that. Yeah.
Weird, but yeah.
So we're going back to mine. And anyway, on the way there, so bearing in mind, like I said, it's 23rd of December. That's my birthday. All right. As we're going down towards where my parents are, my house I grew up in, it's really frosty, the road. It's ice everywhere. And I'm like running around thinking I'm the Time Lord, being really stupid. You already know where it's going. I'm running down and I have slipped on the ice. And I'm not just slipped on the ice. Apparently, my friends all saw it. Apparently, I did like a full-on somersault. And I just went whoosh, not slammed right on the fucking ground and like knocked myself out temporarily.
And it all makes sense now.
He woke up and went, I'm not the Time
Doctor
Lord
anymore. I'm actually not the Time Lord. I'm actually not the Time Lord. And
I am the spin master.
And he never stopped since.
so
I'm Richard Ashcroft.
I'll be a lucky man.
Oh.
All right. I said there would be no puns
I'm
in this
going to blame
story.
that on you.
Yeah, you set me up for it.
That's
Yeah.
on me. That's
I'm
on
so
me.
happy I don't get that.
So all my friends have come gathering around me. They're going, "Are you all right, Jack?" And I'm like, they're like, "Are you who are?" And I've gone, "I'm a Time Lord." Like, he's still not all right. He's like, he's not all right. He's probably, if anything, he's gotten worse. So they've lifted me up. So I'm limping to the final destination. I'm obviously in loads of pain. I've got into my house eventually. My dad's in there and he's awake. And my dad had also been to the pub with all of his mates. And my dad was a little bit pissed as well. And
Wait, did they see you running around going, I'm a Time Lord?
we'll come into that.
Okay.
All right. My mum and dad are in. And my beloved late spaniel Ozzy was who was still alive at the time was there, and he was like in the thick of it as well.
Sorry, who was still alive at the time? It's really good that you clarified that. Was he?
He wasn't a time lord. It wasn't like K9 from Doctor Who. He wasn't like
We haven't heard the end of the story.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, wait, no, it's not that.
Yeah.
Basically, my dad's in there. My dad is really drunk as well, and he's in there, and he's in the middle of making himself a toasty, and he's suddenly gone. All these people have turned up. I've just brought like half the pub with me, and my dad's gone. Hey, who wants a toasty? And everyone's gone. Yeah, sure, perfect. So anyway, I'm running around. I still think I'm Doctor Who. I'm still trying to get rid of this Roberto guy. I'm also limping. I'm in loads of pain.
Where's Mary?
Oh, yeah.
Mary is just coming up to me. She's still there, right?
All right.
So I was Roberto was trying it on with her. So I've just gone, all right, I'm going to have to pull out a serious maneuver here. I don't know what I was thinking.
You got out your what's
sonic
it?
screwdriver.
Sonic screwdriver.
Yeah. So you know, like how Jez in Peep Show, you know how he's got like a lot of like maneuvers when he's trying it on with someone. I kind of like did a bit of a Jez, and I just went up to Mary, and I was just like, and I went to my mum and dad, and I went, hey, hey, mum, dad, this is Mary. I don't know why I said this, but I was like, this is my girlfriend.
Oh, God.
I was like, look, that was the last move I had, okay? That was the last.
You skipped past the move. You skipped it. You skipped the result.
But hang on a minute. She found that so funny that she then went, yeah, I'm Jack's girlfriend, and she was like going along with it, and she started introducing herself to people. Like she went up to my sister and went, "Oh hi, I'm Jack's girlfriend," and my sister was like, "What the fuck? Where's this come from? Jack's got a girlfriend?" Like that, yeah.
I think she just felt sorry for you. She was like, "I better go with this."
But when this has happened, that Roberto guy is obviously really not happy about it, and he's gone up to my dad. My dad's making toasties at the time. And he's gone up to my dad and he went, "Oi, if you're making toasties, I don't want you to be using that cheap butter that you're using there." My dad's gone.
What?
Yeah.
So bad.
Yeah. He's gone. Yeah. I'm just showing you how much of an arsehole this guy was, right? He's gone.
No, it's not.
He's gone.
Say that. I mean, he might have just been, a bit of a Gino De Campo.
He might have been, but basically, my dad was going, "What's wrong with this butter?" And he went into the fridge and he pulled out. You know where?
I'm joking, by the way. He sounds like a cunt.
No,
but
he is an arsehole.
Yeah.
And he pulled into the fridge and he went, "I want this butter." And it was like the butter, the sort of butter, if you're making like a full English, like a fry up, like cooking butter, like the butter used to fry bacon or mushrooms, that kind of thing.
No.
Please elaborate.
No, like sometimes you have that butter.
Elaborate on the butter.
No, that butter, like it's not like, you get like,
Is it like
butter
the one?
for toast is like the ones you get from, and it's in like the plastic tub and you lift the tub up. But the ones you get in the paper, the butter in the paper.
Yeah, but they're just butter.
There's just different types of butter.
I thought that was specific.
Is it different? Oh, are you talking about the ones that's got like vegetable oil?
No,
Like
I just
in
meant
the-
to be large.
he means the one that's in like the foil. Or
yeah, I thought that was like butter specifically
just
for cooking.
butter.
But you can't put that on toast, could you?
Yes, you can.
Yes, you
Can you? I did not know that.
It's just harder to spread.
Yeah, you gotta leave it aside for a bit.
My mind has been blown. Okay, I've learned something here. This is an educational podcast.
It's just butter in
So
different
he's gone-
packaging.
It is confusing.
It's more confusing than the story.
Whenever I see milk in a carton, I'm like, oh, that's different. But a special milk.
That's
That's
milk for
yeah.
cooking.
That's not milk for tea.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So yeah, and my dad's just going like, "Who is this guy?" And they're having like a full-on argument about it. And my dad's like a really lovely guy. My dad's a big guy as well. He's 6'8". My dad.
He's a big guy, your
He's a
dad.
big guy. You've seen him, yeah.
Yeah.
And this Roberto guy was pretty big as well, as I've described. But I knew they weren't going to come to blows.
No,
over
you
that.
you never spoke about how his height.
Oh, he's big.
Oh,
no,
no,
he's
all
not-
right, no.
he's not tall. He was just big.
Oh, he's
He was
like a
big.
unit.
He was unit.
Okay,
yeah,
all
yeah.
right.
And I was just like, and my dad's
How old is Roberto?
he's like he's about a couple of years older than me,
So he was like 22.
22, something like that.
Imagine
Yeah.
the nerve, 22-year-old going up
It's,
to like,
it's crazy,
Yeah.
isn't
Yeah.
it?
guy, like, I'm fucking
Go
good butter,
fuck
please.
yourself. Yeah.
Sure,
Yeah.
yeah. I think that's what my dad said to him. My dad's
The
going, my dad's
please.
like, "Who is this fucking bloke you brought round our house?" I'm like, "I don't know. I've no idea. I've got bigger fish to fry. I think I'm the Time Lord. I'm trying to save the universe."
I think I'm
I've got a
losing
girlfriend
Mary.
now.
I'm losing Mary. I'm losing Mary. I've got a limp, like from for how I've damaged my hip. It was all happening that night. And anyway, like, so now this is the bit where it gets a little bit insane. Okay.
this is the bit where it gets to say, okay,
Yeah.
let's get ready for that.
This is like the really embarrassing bit.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
It's good you're self-aware, Jack.
I am very self-aware about this bit. Okay, now I think everyone in this room has been on a night out with me, all right? Yeah, I just wanted to say, like, I really hope you want to continue going on nights out with me after you hear this bit, because I only ever did this once. I was like I said, I was fucked. But apparently, this uni guy who I went up to him and I went, okay, so obviously, as you know, I'm a Time Lord, and he went, yeah, and I went, this body has been compromised. I went, I can't stay in this this form any longer, right? So I said to him, like, and there was the knife my dad was using to butter the bread. I went up to him and I went, "I'm going to need you to stab me, and I will regenerate."
Oh my God!
Yeah. And I was like, "And I will regenerate. I will regenerate. It's fine." And he was going, "This guy, like I said, he's only known me for 3 months." He's going,
If he'd have known you longer, he'd have done it.
"Yeah, he'd have done it. Yeah, hey, mate. Yeah,
You wouldn't have to ask him.
yeah. You would have done it in 5 minutes. Yeah.
I've fantasized about it.
Yeah. Basically, give me 25 Wray Nephews and you can do it. Yeah.
I know Roberto. I know.
You know,
I'll bring him back.
So he's doing that, and this guy's looking at me going, "No, I'm not going to do that, Jack." And I went, "Come on, it's fine. I'll regenerate. I'm a Time Lord. Come on, it's fine." And I'm like, and he was telling me all this the next day, and I was just sitting there like, "Oh no, what the hell?" I was just felt, when you're just like, you just got such secondhand embarrassment.
Yeah.
No, that's first hand.
Yeah.
He's talking about you.
Yeah.
You were the Time Lord.
I was so drunk at the time, I don't remember hearing it, so it was kind of like secondhand. But
It's the first hand. This is
okay,
all you.
first, second hand,
Yeah.
first and second hand. Right?
This is all you.
That's how embarrassing it was. It was first and second. So, and like,
But also a butter knife.
Yeah,
It would have
yeah.
taken some force.
That was spreading wrong types of butter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would have taken it would have taken a lot of force. But anyway, from this point onwards, this is where my mind's gone blank. I don't remember any of this.
When you
bit.
sobered up.
No. I've not sobered up like that, and I've I've just gotten worse. I've just eventually just passed out, and I've just obviously gone to bed.
And everyone sighed a sigh of relief.
A sigh of relief. Earth was safe for another day.
Yeah.
The Time Lord saved us all from the Dalek invasion.
And they all were cheering Roberto.
So anyway, I've woken up the next day, and I'm just like, oh, you know, when you just feel like absolutely dreadful. I'm like, oh man, what the hell has happened last night? I've woken up and I've just suddenly got, and I've just felt this really sharp pain in my hip. And I've gone down, oh yeah, I fell over. I remembered that. And I looked down and went, oh, it can't be that bad. And I've looked down, I'm not making this up, guys. I had a lump the size of a cricket ball on my hip. It was like...
And that's not normally there.
No, that's not normally there. No. That was from the fall.
It's usually on the other side.
Okay,
It just moved.
Travels.
I was in so much pain, and I've just gotten up and I've gone, oh man, like what the hell has happened? And my uni mate was also like in the bed as well, just sharing the bed with me, something. And he was like informing me everything that had happened, and I've just gone, oh no, oh man, this is just so cringy, so embarrassing. So I've gone downstairs. I've gone to make us both like a cup of tea. Gone down the stairs, and I've suddenly heard some snoring coming from the living room. And I've gone, Mary. I've gone, where are you? And I've gone. Who the hell is that? I've gone in there, passed out on my couch. Roberto is there. My dog is sleeping on his lap as well.
Oh wow! So you lost his,
yeah.
You lost your dog to fucking Roberto.
Roberto's still there. He's like done a complete baller move and decided not to go, and he's just slept over on the couch. Like, I'm like, oh,
Slept with your dog.
yeah. Not like that, but
Yeah, we all knew it wasn't like that.
oh man. So yeah, and
It's not Nick.
it's just like,
He was Nick. We named
It
him
was
Nick.
Yeah, there's
No,
no-
that was-
No,
yeah.
that's Judy guy. Yeah.
There will be a test at the end, by the way. So
There won't. We're running out of tape.
Running out of tape.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I've then gone. Like I said, I'm in absolute pain. My side is really hurting from the lump, and I'm like, I need to go to the hospital. This Roberto guy's called himself a taxi, and I've just gone up to him and gone, hey mate, any chance you could drop me at the A&E so I can go get this looked at? And he's gone, all right, fine, sure. So Roberto, my love rival, has dropped me off at the hospital in a taxi.
I thought he would go like, oh, you have to walk that way and then turn the other side. It's a closer way to the taxi.
I'm going to go in this side.
Yeah.
That would have been the ultimate baller move. That would have been the ultimate baller move. You know what it is? I think because he was an alpha, but you know, believe it or not, maybe he was intimidated by me. That's why he was like, oh, I'll take
No.
it.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
Well, it
sure.
helps you sleep at night.
Yeah,
Jack.
that definitely. Yeah, no, sure. No, yeah, no.
I'm just trying to reassure myself.
He
Yeah.
was not behaving
He's
like
not
someone who
behaving.
was.
So
He
I've,
slept on your couch.
Took your dog and your girlfriend.
He took your dog and your girlfriend and slept in your cat, and you're like, maybe he's intimidating
Yeah.
you by
Told your
me.
dad to make him a toasty
yeah.
with posh bar. Very intimidated.
Yeah.
Men only do that when they're scared.
Basically, to end the story, I've gone back because it's Christmas Eve now. I spent the whole day in the hospital, like in the A&E, just like, and I've been just texting everyone, going, "Oh my god!" And everyone was laughing, going, "Oh no, it was really funny. Don't worry." And I've gone back to the pub in question, the one where it all kicked off. And I've got a crutch because I couldn't walk properly. They had to give me one of the crutch because I couldn't walk properly. And I'm walking around the pub and everyone's looking at me going,
Yeah, it makes sense.
oh my god, I can't believe you're out again. Like, and it was just like everyone, the whole of Enfield basically knew about the story. Like everyone had heard about it, and everyone in the pub is trying to kick the crutch from underneath me, trying to trip me up.
This is really sad ending.
Yeah,
You lost
I know,
your dog,
yeah,
you lost
yeah.
your girlfriend.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
The bad guy won.
And everyone's going,
It's like
everyone's going, is your crutch your sonic screwdriver? That kind of thing. And I was like, it got to
This
the
is
point
like
where
Back to the
basically
Future when Bev Baxter wins.
I was then basically like, I can't do this, and I just had to leave, and then I just went home, and then obviously it was Christmas Day the next day, and then all my family knew about it because obviously they told everyone else because I did it in front of my mum and dad. So yeah, it was like,
Hold on, no, rewind.
oh, go on.
Was your dad in the pub that night?
No, he was at another pub,
just
and he was
another pub.
but they
All right,
but
fine.
they would obviously
But
told
they
everyone on
found out
Christmas
about it.
Day
Okay.
He was
about
shouting so loudly.
yeah, it was shouting
they
so
heard it.
loudly.
Yeah.
They heard it from there. But yeah, that's the story. But
Wait,
basically,
Wait, Mary, what's happened to Mary?
And fucking secret PAP and his
yeah,
fucking
yeah,
drugs.
Yeah, Mary
The drugs
is
are-
married to Roberto now.
right,
Yeah.
Mary Roberto are happily married.
And they have
No,
Wazzy.
Mary was actually found it really funny. She found it really funny.
Okay.
That's it.
And we did go on a couple of dates afterwards, but it didn't work out, and that's cool. And
why.
she's I wonder why. What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When she found out you weren't Doctor Who.
Yeah, she found out I wasn't Doctor Who. And
having
but the
this.
reason I brought Secret Pete up is because basically a lot of people have said to me when I've told them this story.
Yeah.
A lot of people say that they reckon.
100%.
Yeah,
He
you know what I'm going to
drugged
say.
you.
He drugged me.
100%.
But it could have been like the 20-odd Ray Nephews.
I mean, it
did
could
as
be
well.
that.
It could be
It's
that.
related. It's
could be,
related.
yeah.
But it does sound like something else was like to cause that kind
Yeah.
of reaction. Because that is,
Pretty mad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I've never done that since. That's like the only time I've never been that drunk since then.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
What's Secret Pete's involvement in the story?
Oh, he was the one that had the drugs.
Yeah,
Were you
the
not paying attention? He had the
Yeah, but like, what happened with the drugs then?
oh,
I'm saying
he
I
allegedly
reckon
we may have. Yeah, that's what that was. I was hinting
you
at that.
got spiked, so it
Yes,
wasn't
yeah.
the Jamaican gasoline.
No, we
whatever.
reckon
No.
people have said to me.
What was it? What was
Ralphie and his friends or something.
yeah.
People have said to me that they reckon when I've told them the story that he may have spiked one of my drinks, and I'm inclined to that way of thinking as well.
Okay.
And I'm guessing you guys are. Are you guys? How are you?
Yeah, that checks out.
Yeah, but like you
This
said,
was the one with the least contribution from the set because they have no idea where to go in. But yeah,
but it also does feel like 26 shots would do.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I was
it's
thinking,
a lot of damage.
be-
that's why
isn't
I
it?
forgot about the
Yeah.
drugs because like the 26 shots was
It's a lot of
convincing
damage.
enough.
I never did any drugs consensually that night. Is what I want to say. So yeah.
I mean, the drunks
night.
might have held back some of the effects. So Secret Pete might have been the helper, the
ba-
secret
Yeah,
helper.
yeah.
No, I
Basically-
think it probably is drugs because if you just had alcohol, mate, you would have just like passed out.
I probably would have done.
Drugs
Yeah, that's a good
probably,
point.
like-
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because my mum was going, "Is he taking something?" When I was going back, when I was running my house, going, "I'm a Time Lord."
yeah.
But yeah, my friends to this day, my friends still call it. If you're getting that drunk, they call it Time Lord drunk. That's how. It's
Very
like still
nice.
like it's become like the vernacular in my
Right.
friendship group. Yeah.
Amazing.
So there you go. That's my embarrassing story.
I,
for you.
I love it.
Thank you.
I love it. I'm glad you did get on a couple of dates with Mary, even if it didn't work out, and that she enjoyed it. I'm still trying to picture that. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
I'm still trying to
Picture me
well,
bit.
particularly getting up on the bar and ringing the bell and just shouting
Going,
at the
"I'm a
entire
Time
pub
Lord."
that you're the Time Lord and everyone's in danger. And just particularly in a Weatherspoons where everyone would just go, "Oh, fuck off, mate."
They've seen that before.
Oh, shut
yeah.
the fuck up, mate. Yeah. Loved it. Brilliant. Any questions from anyone on that?
I think a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think there's enough time
Yeah.
to go to unpack this.
I am a Time Lord. I can travel back.
Are you in contact with any of these people? Pete or Mary or Nick? Or...
I think the question is that have they kept in touch with you?
Yeah, that's a better question, Siraj. Actually,
Yeah,
they don't speak to me.
I keep calling them. No one
I
answers.
keep calling them. No, I've seen Mary around, and that's why I've deliberately given her a fake name. And I bumped into her a few times, and we get on really, really well. I haven't seen any of the others in a long, long time. So
Okay.
yeah, but I still felt like I should give them, fake names
Yeah.
for obvious reasons. So yeah.
No, do you know what? You're right. We haven't got a lot of time, so we're going to rate this story, and
Go
then
on.
we're going to move on to the next bits. Thank you. I loved it. Definite embarrassment, definite shame, because everyone sees what happens. That's the first. It's not like one other person saw you shit yourself, something like that. Everyone saw you running around the pub and standing on the bar and saying, "Oh, I'm a Time Lord," and yeah, I love that. I love the cunning plan to get rid of Roberto at the traffic lights because it's so fucking stupid. It's just so, and somehow you think that's going to work. And also asking your friend to stab you,
Yeah.
and that you'll regenerate. I mean, it's just and then all your family find out. It's all good stuff, Jack. It's all excellent stuff. For me, it's the late threes. Which is big. I'm going big.
Yeah,
I'm going
okay.
big. But I'm just trying to work out if it's for me. It's about
4.
no, it's late threes. It's 3.8 or 3.9. I'm gonna be fair. 3.9. Yeah,
Cool.
I'm gonna give you
I'll
a
take
little,
that.
give you a little jump there. So yeah, no, loved it. Thank you, Siraj.
Boy, there's so much to unpack in there. You know what? I'm gonna go 3.2 on
Okay.
that one.
Right. Yeah.
I think you could have condensed it a bit. towards him. And
It's me we're talking about.
I think you could completely get rid of Secret Pete, and that story would not be impacted at all. So he's a useless character. I think. Yeah.
That's just so right.
He's just so indie sleaze.
Mary. I mean, she
Mary,
was a point of
the love
contention.
rival,
she was the target. She was the
MacGuffin.
Yeah, she was the.
maybe.
But Secret Pete represents like the indie sleaze era. Do you know what I mean? Like,
But he's not involved in this fucking story at all.
No.
He just showed up. He said, "Do you want to have one
He
drug?"
showed up,
And then
called you a pussy
disappeared.
and left.
Yeah.
true.
And now we have to insinuate that he fucking spiked you one of your 26 drinks.
I think he was also in.
What the fuck?
I think he was. I think he left because he was also intimidated by me as well. I think.
Yeah.
So
I love-
another person in this story that was intimidated
No,
by
I
Jack.
just love the idea. It's like, oh, he must have spiked one of my 26 shots, and that's why the 26 shots had such an impact on me.
Oh,
But
yeah,
no.
and they were all 64% alcohol.
It's 64% alcohol, yeah. So it must have been Secret Pete with his one drug. So yeah, that's. I think
So
getting rid of.
3.2, yeah.
Yeah, I think Secret Pete. Without Secret Pete, it would have been a.
I love how you're
4.0.
saying get rid of it, but I've just done it. I can't do
Yeah,
it
no,
again.
no,
I
no,
can't.
that's
I'm
true.
just
Yeah.
giving you feedback for the next
time, yeah.
podcast.
The next-
yeah,
The next
yeah.
one when I come back on.
Yeah,
3.2.
3.2.
Without Secret Pete, 4.0.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Okay.
So it's quite a disparity.
Pretend that I never mentioned him, and then I can get a full.
No, I can't.
Yeah. Oh,
You
okay,
spent
all right.
too much time talking about it.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
It's on you, Jack. Caroline.
Well, I think what I really liked you going like all the way through of talking about how much of an alpha Roberto was, and then at the end go, I think he was intimidated by me. That was a nice, and it really tracks with how you are in life. And
Delusional.
So I think I really enjoyed it. There were a lot of colourful characters. It's I'm gonna give it a 4.
Oh, nice. Nikolai.
Yeah, really nice. I was about to say the same thing. The fact that you thought you intimidated that guy and he slept on your couch
With your dog.
with your dog, like harassed your dad is crazy. So
Yeah.
and yeah, I can just picture you standing on the bar, screaming, "I'm the Time Lord." So yeah, I'll give it a high 3.9. Fuck
There
it,
you
let's
go,
go 4.
nice.
4, 2
4,
4.
yes.
Oh, wow.
2 fours.
Wow.
2 fours.
2 fours.
Yeah.
Wow.
I've delivered. I've brought the goods.
You have. You
Yeah.
brought the goods, Jack. Thank you very much. Well, that's it. Thank you. Thanks for the story. We loved it. But of course, now it's time for Cox in the Corner. Mark's Cox over there in the corner. Mark,
Yes,
do you have a question for Jack
I
Henison?
do. Hi, Jack.
Hi, Mark.
Hi. Jack, do you ever worry your comedy career is going to go down the same road as Viola Beach?
And they died in Sweden as well. Yeah. I do.
I love that you got that reference. Why did you say that? That was written specifically for you. Does everybody know what
don't
that
know.
is?
Yeah.
Do you know what that is? No.
Viola Beach was this band who famously died in a car accident in Sweden.
Oh, very sinister.
They went off
They
the
all
bridge. They went off a bridge.
Yeah.
Do you know
I
what,
was not
Mark? I
involved.
do worry about that. To answer your question, yes.
Bridge is made out of paper cup.
To answer your question, yes, I do worry about it because Viola Beach famously had a tribute done to them by Chris Martin, and that's
Oh,
I don't. That is what I do not want to happen to my comedy career. I don't want Chris Martin going on stage and just going like, "Have you heard this Jack Henison joke?" I'm like, no, we're already depleting street cred. It's going to be going right down.
What's the comedy equivalent of Coldplay for giving you a?
Michael McIntyre, maybe.
Is that would that be it for you?
probably.
Yeah, okay. All right, fair enough. Right, that brings us to Sinner Winner. Mark, we got 2
Yes.
stories for this week that we can all judge together.
Yep. The first one is from somebody called Emma who says, once I started seeing a therapist and spent the first several sessions ranting about my terrible boss at work, about being overworked and about being treated like shit. On the 4th session, I noticed the photo behind her desk. My manager was her daughter.
Oh my God.
And that's followed up by somebody who says, this is anonymous. He says, I'm a bus driver here. The woman in the local shop always asks, going anywhere nice? I'll always answer, no, in town all day, trying to be funny. So today, as I grabbed some mint imperials to suck on whilst driving around, she decided to say, oh, sweeties. And my brain, expecting the usual small talk, replied with, I've got the school run today. making her and the 4 people behind me think I may be a nonce.
Nice.
Can you very, very quickly read the first one back to me?
Yeah. Once I started seeing a therapist and spent the first several sessions ranting about how terrible my boss was at work,
Yeah.
about being overworked, etc. And on the 4th session, I noticed a photo behind the therapist's desks, and it was her daughter who was my manager.
It's her daughter who's
So
a
the
manager.
boss
right,
was
okay,
the
got it.
therapist's daughter.
Got it. Right. Okay.
Did she? But we don't know if she told her.
She can't.
Oh, she would have told her.
No, but I mean, the therapist might not know who she's talking about.
No.
Maybe not, but I mean that would
See
be.
what I mean?
I mean,
Yeah.
if we can make the assumption that
They know.
they know
They've
and
discussed it.
then I think that would win because
Yeah, I agree.
you basically told your boss's mom all of your
I agree.
deepest secrets.
I agree. There's no confirmation of it, but if there was, that's the winner.
That's pretty fucked. Yeah.
But
yeah.
but yeah,
Conflict
kind
of
of
interest.
setting yourself up to be a nonce. It's pretty bad.
Okay, yeah. Now that you say it, that sounds bad. Yeah.
Let's say goodbye to everybody. And it's Jack Henison. It's Suraj Alijan. Thank you so much. And we will see you all next week. Cheers. Bye.
Bye-bye, everyone.